Republican in the race, Ellis becomes the next leader of DeKalb's more than 700,000 residents. And he joins us this morning, the projected winner, DeKalb County CEO, Burrell Ellis, is here with us this morning. Burrell, congratulations.
Thank you, Mark. It's good to be here.
Yeah, first of all, let's talk a little bit about your campaign. You ran as the anti-burning zone. Tell me a little bit about the priorities now in DeKalb County, because it seems like we didn't particularly care for the way Vernon did business. So we want to try to mend some fences. There are some fences out there that need to be mended.
Well, let me say, first of all, Mark, that I've served for 2 terms while Vernon's been the CEO. We worked together to put more sidewalks in DeKalb County, to put in needed infrastructure improvements like the Lou Walker Senior Center, our new Performing Arts Center on Rainbow Drive, our new Aquatic Center in Browns Mill Park, the new Wade Walker Center that's going to be coming in, another aquatic center, indoor swim center there, the Brook Run Children's Adventure Playground. And so we work together to do some very exciting things for the citizens of DeKalb County. Sometimes we've agreed, like any 2 people, sometimes we've not agreed. But we ran a campaign not being anti-anything. We ran a pro-DeKalb campaign. We wanted to focus on the people of our county coming together. We talked about building a new consensus for a better DeKalb County. That's always been the focus of our candidacy.
Right. What will be the priority in November when you take office?
Well, our highest priority is going to be to make sure that we have a safe DeKalb County.
Okay.
Public safety is going to be priority number 1. We've got to make sure that our people feel safe in their homes as well as on the streets. We've got to have a clean DeKalb County. We've got to have a place where the codes are enforced. And, of course, we want to make sure that we have a place that we are financially accountable, that we make wise use of the taxpayers' dollars, and that we're going to run an honest and effective government. We've always said that we want to emphasize results, not politics.
Right. DeKalb County was hit hard by the mortgage crisis in the past year and a half or so. What are folks' major concerns there when it comes back to getting folks back in their homes or being able to keep their homes and maintaining that tax base, because it's so important?
Yeah, well, the mortgage crisis is a crisis that's affected urban areas throughout the country. DeKalb County is no different. And so we've got to work with our federal government. I've got a strong partnership with our Congressman Hank Johnson, who I served with on the Board of Commissioners. I'm looking forward to working with him. I've got a congressman whose office I can walk into it on any given day. I've got his cell phone number. So we're going to work with the Congress. I chair a national bipartisan organization made up of the 100 urban counties, 100 largest urban counties in the United States. We'll be on Capitol Hill making sure that we get the federal help that we need to address the mortgage crisis. And then on the local level, we're going to initiate some smart policies. I've put forth as a commissioner a workforce housing program, and we're going to use that to promote good workforce housing, but at the same time, use some of those foreclosed properties and make them available for affordable housing to bring people closer to jobs.
Right. At the same time, you mentioned jobs. You want to create jobs as well. How do you plan to do that in the county?
Well, first of all, we got to go back to the polls in November. And in addition to picking our president, we've got to make sure that we change the Georgia Constitution so that we can have tax allocation districts in Georgia. It's the most powerful economic development tool that we have at our disposal. It implements tax increment financing. It's used all over the country. The best example here locally that I can give people of a tax allocation district is Atlantic Station, an abandoned steel mill with a host of environmental problems, which is now a thriving economic center, and it was done through the use of a tax allocation district. The Georgia Supreme Court ruled that you can't use school tax revenues. We've got to fix that in the Georgia Constitution so we can partner with our schools to provide and promote better schools, better facilities, and better jobs and economic growth throughout our county.
All right, Burrell Ellis, congratulations.
Thank you, Mark.
The new CEO of DeKalb.
Thank you.